The Bambu Lab 3D printers have an integrated time-lapse feature, but the quality of the time-lapses are just not great. Let me show you how to create hypnotic time-lapses that stop your customers from scrolling and let your product stand out in the ocean of competitors. It has nothing to do with fancy cameras or lighting equipment. Instead, we will create an add-on to your A1 or A1 Mini and use your phone to transform your printer into a content creation powerhouse. In just 3 easy steps you can create these mesmerizing videos. In the first step, we'll create our own hardware, then we'll hack some Gcode to let our printer do the work, and then stitch these snapshots together with free tools. When we film a print with our phone, the toolhead normally blocks the view, and we end up with gigabytes of footage to edit. So we need a little gadget that snaps a photo right after each layer is finished. So I picked up this Bluetooth trigger on Amazon for $5, and all we need to do is design a finger for the A1 and a holder for the trigger. Let's jump into Fusion and get designing. I want the holder and finger to snap onto the printer in seconds. We will start with the A1 Mini CAD model that makes life so much easier. If we park the trigger at the far end of the X-axis, the toolhead can hit the button after each layer. There's an existing crossbeam we can latch onto, so let's sketch a simple snap-on finger. We will keep version 1 simple and stupid. No need to obsess over imperfections. The holder is trickier. First, we'll model the Bluetooth trigger itself. That lets us create a solid block and subtract the trigger shape to form the cavity. Next, we subtract the end geometry of the X-axis and add another snap-on feature. Finally, we create a hole in the holder for the finger to push through. Done. Time to test. Of course, we will use our farm loop automatic printing system to kick the parts off the plate. Quick side note, we have a dedicated school community packed with tools like automatic printing, pricing calculators and CAD trainings to help you kickstart your 3D printing business. Now back to our part. Will it fit? The finger snaps on perfectly, and the holder snaps into 2 parts and collides with the print head at the end of the X-axis. Back to the drawing board. We'll flip the concept and slide the holder on from the top so it can't collide with the tool head. One tweak, another A1 print, and everything fits perfectly. Wow, only 2 iterations. Not bad. The holder and the finger are on Maker World, and the link to the Bluetooth trigger is in the description below. Now to step 2. Tell the printer to press that button after each layer. We open Bambu Studio, head to printer settings and tweak a few lines in the time-lapse Gcode. In this section there's M400, P300. M400 means wait until the motion is complete, and P300 will put another waiting time of 300 milliseconds. This time frame should be adjusted to your setup, to your phone and to the app that you're using. With my Google Pixel it works with 100 milliseconds, so I change it to P100. I'm using the free Open Camera app to take the shots. It lets me lock ISO, shutter speed and white balance. If you use the stock camera app, these values can drift and you will get flickering when you stitch the frames into a video. After everything is set, let's start the print in Bambu Studio. We enable smooth time-lapse. This moves the plate forward so the print head can press our button. To avoid stringing, leave the prime tower on. Just move it to a corner if you like. Tick time-lapse and hit print. If everything is dialed in, the printer will tap the button after each layer and give you a collection of pictures. Now let's stitch them into a mesmerizing time-lapse. I will use a free editor software DaVinci Resolve, but phone-based apps like Velocity Labs work too. After copying the pictures to your PC, run power rename to number them so Resolve sees a single image sequence. The exact steps and links are in the description. If you drag and drop the sequence into a media pool, Resolve will treat this as a clip. Right-click, create a timeline and let Resolve do the heavy lifting. Adjust speed, tweaks brightness and color, and we have our final product. Now imagine you're a potential customer scrolling through Etsy and see a time-lapse like this. You probably want to click on it, right? Learning tricks like this a little every day is one of the most important things you can do, both for personal and professional growth. And here's where Brilliant, the sponsor of this video, comes in. Brilliant helps you get smarter every day with thousands of interactive lessons in math, science, programming, data analysis and AI. And the best part? While you're learning a specific topic, you're also training the problem-solving muscles that get your printer back online after a failure. One course I've been diving into lately is about data analysis. It helps me analyze measurement data, dive deep into cost calculations and visualizations. To try everything Brilliant has to offer for free for a full 30 days, visit brilliant.org/3dfarmers or scan the QR code on screen. Or you can click the link in the description. You'll also get 20% off an annual premium subscription. Now, how can you do this kind of time lapses? The hardware can be found on MakerWord, and the free manual you can get in the description below. Until next time, 3D farmers.